I walk in the office. My mom is in the office. As soon as she see the toy gun, she's like, "What did you want a gun?" I was like, "Mom, like, yeah, and I was always wondering, what if he could be hiding things, and I've been searching if he had a gun. What did you want a gun?" I was like, "Mom, it went pew pew."
Catch me with two bras in a venti. Watch me put that nigga to the ground, ain't no safety. I was totally about myself, ain't no letting up. If they moving the type of
Ojay. Yo, I feel. Let me turn off my heater. It's giving ghetto. I sat down. I was like, yo, it feels like a story time type of moment. Feel looking good. Always giving a bit of Brent right now. Feel me? Just always a little bit of Brent and designer. You feel me? We just back with another story time. I got some people outside working on a basically my neighbors dislike me, right? But I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like all my neighbors dislike me. I feel like I live in a Caribbean community. I live in East Flatbush. Flatbush, a lot of Caribbean people. And on my block, bros, everybody's either Trini or Jamaican or Guyanese. So, but there's some regular Americans that live next to me. So then one day, it was snowing, right? And this lady, she looked, "Miss, you look good. I know you've been praying the ting from next to the ting." Lady, she look a little fine for me. But I just never talked to her because she was always older than me. When she was like 19, I was probably like 13 for me. So now that I look more grown and now she's still looking, girl, that thing is strong. So all I gotta say, it was one day it was snowing. Damn, the noise that it's giving is just so ghetto. So yeah, one day, what happened? One day, let's focus on one thing. Sound like a second grader. It was snowing, and when it was snowing, I was looking out the window, and she had mad snow around her V. I was like 16 at the time, and then she was struggling to shovel out the snow, and then she was looking at me. You know when somebody just look up at you like they need some help, and I was looking at her like, "Nah, you bugging, it's mad cold," like, and I just gave her that look, looking down on her, and she just looked at me, and from that day, I feel like she ain't mess with me. Then the woman, she look like she not getting no rump. I'm sorry, miss. You look like something be aggravating you. Now the main lady in the building, she like me. She been my mans, but everybody else in the building don't like me. So they build in some little backyardigans crib in the back, and it's mad ghetto because these people just keep interfering with my audio. But anyways, let's get into the story time. That's what you guys are here for, and that's why I'm looking so handsome. Let's take off my do-rag. Gotta show them Brent braids before they get crunchy. Ooh, before they get crunchy on phone them. Alright, so this time we're gonna talk about the times I've almost been expelled from school. And it's been 2 times. And I'm gonna go over the simple time first. The simple time was, now I go to a private school. I went to a private school. So if you guys know, if you went to a real private school, they could expel you for anything. The principal is always involved in everybody's information. The teachers is all like really close. Like, it's a little community. Plus everybody that was a teacher or every bit of staff in my school had they were Caribbean. They were West Indian. So I remember I had this Spanish teacher. His name was Mr. Gomez. Shout out Mr. Gomez. Like, he was really I used to volley him, bro. And it was dead no reason to volley him. Like, he was one of them teachers that would really like get like cookies from Dollar Tree, the low dollar ice and oatmeal cookies, bring it in. If I said, "Oh, como te llamo," one time, put the little como te llamo, the little llamo on it, he would finesse for me, and I used to volley him for me. So, cause all the answers I just had on my tablet, I just pressed to translate and I just put it on my tablet and I answered them. I learned about this term. I'm not saying anyone who's Dominican, but anyone who's Spanish, enlighten me on if I'm saying it right. I think it's la pequeño pene, right? I'm not going, for y'all that know, y'all know, la pequeño pene. I would be screaming that shit in this class. But it was like an inside joke. So then La pequeña pene basically means I got like you got a small dick. And I would act like so unknown. I would be like, "Si no comes la pequeña pene, la pequeña pene." I don't think I'm saying that shit right, but I would scream it, bro. And I'd be like, "Mr. Gomez, what does la pequeña pene mean?" And he would be like, "Shh, small penis. Don't say that, small penis." I'd be like, "Oh, la pequeña pene. What? Me, Sino Gomez, me la pequeña pene." I'll be joking. I'll be like, I had a fat friend named Joe. Yeah, I would point at Joe and be like, "It looks like a la pequeña pene." Like, so I was just dragging. And one day I was saying it back to back to back to back. I was not stopping. And he was like, "Get out!" Straight to the principal. So then he went to the principal. Mind you, I'm fake on the verge of like crying. I'm in 9th grade. I'm like, nah, I'm really about to get expelled. My dad about to bust me up. And then I'm fake on the verge of laughing. Because we know whenever somebody has an accent, it's always funny. It's not necessarily laughing at where they're from, but it's just accents be funny, bro. So he's like, he's mad serious, and I'm here trying to keep a straight face in front of my principal. This time me and my principal wasn't even close at this point. He was like, "Oh, Mr. Douglas, he's in my class screaming out small penis." "Oh, I have a small penis, and he has no regards, and he's not doing his work." My principal was like, "Pack your bags, go." My principal was bad dramatic, bro. He used to beast, bro. He was like, "Pack your bags, go." He's sending kids to go throw out my book bag from the locker, but I'm on pause. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees in the office begging like, "Principal, please, 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 you don't know." Mind you, he not even gonna violate me because at this point we didn't even have enough students to fund the school. We needed more students for me, so he couldn't just. It wasn't a private school that was great. Like, it was rats and roaches in every crevice. He needed every student that he had, so you know I begged him. That's one story. But I'm busting out 2 stories today, and let me give y'all a pre-story before a story. Basically, I'm trying to remember because I'm a little slow. I grew a relationship with my principal as to where like I never got in trouble. Like, whenever I got in trouble and they would send me to the principal, they wouldn't even send me to the principal no more because I would just be in this office laughing. Plus, I'm Jamaican too. Like, if we both Jamaican, bro, like, you sending me to the office for the wrong reason, bro. Like, we gonna be in there telling you up. So there was this one time I had a teacher named Miss Phillips. Bitch, I hate you. Not the young Miss Phillips. I'm very respectful. Your mother has some mental things she should tend to, or maybe she's not getting some rump in the right position or something, but something is wrong with her. So, yeah, Miss Phillips, she hated me, bro, and she was my English teacher, and I passed my English. For y'all in New York, you take your regions. I passed my English. That was my earliest I took a region, so I took it earlier. I think in 10th grade or something, or in early 9th grade. It was something. So I took it. I passed. Once I passed it, I was like, "But you're not teaching us nothing but new words like. Well, what's a new word this bitch taught us? She didn't even teach us good words. She taught us blunt. Wasn't I supposed to be no blunt? And I was like, damn, I'm probably a little slow. Like, how I didn't know what the word blunt mean, and I would just always cheat on the words. Anyways, I would always disrupt her class because whenever we had English, the whole homeroom had English. So everybody was in one class. So that was the moment to test out my jokes, pop out the jokes. I'm gonna tell you something. I was always the class clown, bro. Like, this is a seat. This is my seat, bro. I own this seat. No one can tell you OJ wasn't. I was never one of them corny niggas, bro. I was always a funny nigga in school. So I used to just test out jokes like, damn, I'm really going off the story, bro. Damn. Anyways, this is where I would test out jokes. So before, I'm going to the pre-story before the story. Basically, I had this, my man's named Joey, right? Now, Joey was a bigger person. Now, I don't ever go and point out and make fun of bigger people. But if you're my man's, best believe I'm going to come at you for your weight so you can lose weight. And if you're my man, you have to be my man's. I'm not going to come at nobody else. You're not even an acquaintance. But if you're my man's, I'm going to come about you away. I'm going to come to you serious, and after I come to you serious, I'm roasting you, bro. So then he would always come back with me. I'd be like, you fat ass, I lose some weight. He'd be like, you Jamaican, curry on your teeth, you brush your teeth with curry, da 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 da. I'm mad shit. So we was never a sensitive friend. We never had a sensitive one. So I remember one time, mind you, I could only test the jokes in Miss Phillips' class. He walked in the class, and because Joey was a bigger person, literally when he walked in the class, you would hear and feel the effect of his footsteps. So as he's walking in the class, I'm just like, doom. Every step, bro, doom. I said this shit on live too, doom. As he was about to sit down, mind you, he walked fast in like slow motion. As he was about to sit down, I was like, whoosh. I had no respect for this lady's class, bro. Like, I didn't care. But she would always try to like come at me like, what is wrong with you? She looked like she was Bayesian. Was it Bayesian? Bayesian? It's not Bayesian. From Barbados. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I was about to say Barbadian, but that's not even funny. Oh yeah, that was just what I assumed. But she looked very Grenadian. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, when you look at somebody from your island, you could be like, oh, she looked mad Jamaican. She looked mad Haitian. That woman she looked like a crackhead Grenadian, though. A crackhead one. And you can depict that. Don't play dumb. Don't play dumb, bro. So, she looked very troubled. She had a bob like Dora. She always wore like two different, very bright colors, like a pink and a yellow, and some bobbies, like maybe Burlington boots on a hot day. On a hot Friday. So she would always come for me and be like, what's wrong with you? I pray you get some help. And then I would just be like, brush your teeth. Your breath stink. Back up away from me. I need to focus. I can't focus with the breath in my face. Anyways, damn, this is giving ghetto. Turn that dog off, bro. So anyways, yeah. See, people just, why is your dog outside at this time? Bring your dog in your house. You want your dog to get Rona? Cough, I'll kill you on your dog one time. Anyways, you know I'm a little slow, so that's where I would test my jokes. And I remember Miss Phillips, it got to a point where I lost all respect for her. I would just walk around in her class, whining in her class, do a little whine in the class. We all Caribbeans, so you whining in the class, flick off the lights, flick on the lights. I remember one time, what did I do? I decided I was gonna let this teacher feel as if I was mentally troubled. So I went to her and I was like, Miss Phillips. She called me one day, and and I was like, Miss Phillips, I didn't take my medication this morning. She looked at me with her mouth mad wide. Close your mouth. I don't want to see them trenches in your mouth. That trench hole. Close your mouth. I almost broke character in there because I didn't take my medicine. I got it up and I started writing on the board and and she started telling the teachers that I had a mental problem. But all the teachers knew I didn't have a mental problem, just didn't respect you and I didn't want to pay attention in your class. So yeah, that's a pre-story before a story. I knew you want to hear another story because I know that story was probably like a 5 out of 10. I'm gonna try to get the 6 this time. I had a teacher. Her name was Miss Gibson. Miss Gibson was bald, baby bald, but she had like little pokes of gray hair standing out, and she would wrap like carpets or like curtain shits around her head, like Bobby's curtain shits. And I remember I learned this Guyanese term. What is it? Like, I got a donkey size Lolo. I think it's basically talking about your beef, right? So then I would bust in her class like, I got a donkey size Lolo. I used to be wildin', bro. Like, I would get in no trouble, bro. She would even take me to the office, bro. and then I remember one time, Miss Phillips passed that same time. She didn't hear me, though. She just seen me laughing. And then purposely in front of her, I was like, Miss Phillips, you know what I want to be when I grow up? And she was like, what? A waste man? And I was like, no, I want to be an adult film actor. This lady go bring me downstairs to the principal. She told the principal this nigga started laughing at her face. Yo, lady, I was always one up on you, bro. I was always one up on you. I'm tight. I didn't make you cry. I'm very tight. I did not make you cry. Because no. Maybe I'm not that funny as I think I am. Because if I was that funny, I would have had the class laughing at you to the point where you should have been crying. And I didn't succeed. I didn't. Anyways, damn, I'm not even telling you when I actually got expelled. Let's draw back. Because it's already 15 minutes. Let's draw back. This is how I was actually about to get expelled. I had this image in my head when I started making videos that, listen, like, I'm gonna be the biggest comedian in the world. Like, I'm gonna, like, this first video I'm ever gonna drop, bro, I'm gonna have at least 600,000 views. That's how I was feeling, bro. Like, I had so much, I believed in myself. So this wasn't even a joke. Like, I thought the first video I posted was gonna get 500,000 views. Mind you, I only knew, like, literally only knew probably, like, 80 people. So I had this idea. So I decided after school I was going to carry out this idea. And basically after school, there was a Chinese store next to my school. But because I already planned out everything and I had one of my mans recording, I was like, I'm not even going to wear the school uniform. Because imagine if the school seen me like, oh, school uniform on. I took it off. I had a wife beater. I had some blue and red like flower swim trunks and some Clarks on, Jamaican suede Clarks. I went to the Chinese store with some shades on. Shades like this. I walked in Jamaican store with some shades on. I was like, now I had damn, I look like a dollar cab driver. Damn, the glasses push my hairline back like an inch more. Nah, bro, y'all better pray I don't bald. So I walked in. No, I was walking out. I was walking past the bus. I had like, it wasn't a Nerf gun. It was a gun. It was a Dragon Ball Z gun. And whenever you shot it, it had a red beam, a red LED beam. And it'd be like, you heard it, bro. So anytime I pulled the trigger, bro, it was orange and blue, bro. Who's booming somebody with an orange and blue gun? Anyways, held it. Was pointing at the B-35 like, pew, pew, suck him out, I'll move up front. So my man's recording the whole time. Then I had some girl like, my school was from 6 to 12. So I had some girl in the back. He called her on camera. She was like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, girl, brush your teeth. Like, before I call you, shouldn't you be home? School is over. But, yeah, the reason I might actually put the video in there after the story, but the reason let's tell the story. I walked in the corner store. I walked in the Chinese store. I was like, sir, the last time I came in here, I ordered chicken and I did not get chicken. Everybody was weak. It was a Jamaican crackhead moment. I thought I was like, give me my bumper clot chicken. I want my chicken. I did not get chicken. I was in, 10th grade. I was mad, sure, bro. So, before I insert the clip, the reason I never wanted to post this on TikTok, because I thought about it, like, my TikTok, like, I know if I post it right now, everybody would be weak. I'd be like, oh, this is my first video, But it's like, I don't want it to be seen from a perspective of, I can't take me serious with these on. I can't take me serious anyway. I didn't want it to be seen from, like, or viewed from, like, a racist aspect. Because people are automatically going to draw that, I didn't get my chicken, or, like, a rat, or, like, this, and that. When that's not the case. Like, they just always messed up niggas' orders, bro. And I only have $5 in my name. Why you messing up a $5 order? So, that was where I was coming from. But at that point, if people assumed in my school that that's what it was, it wouldn't have bothered me because I was a young nigga. I didn't care. Everybody know you make them type of jokes when cameras wasn't around at that age, 15, 16. Come on, bro. So, but I didn't want to post it because, I grew and this and that, and I just didn't want people to be like, nah, this is very like, this is, you're giving me this, you're giving me that, and then all of a sudden OJ's canceled. So this is the video. Bow.
I represent the that's crazy. I'm a madman. I'm a madman in the street. Oh. I'm gonna do something. You got the swim trunks on, you got the designer belt.
What's wrong with you?
What's up with this? Yo. Last time I came in here, I ordered some chicken and I did not get chicken. Yo, bad man. Yo, bad man. Yo, last time I came here, I ordered some chicken, and there was no chicken in my food, and I'm not satisfied. What's up with this? Shut up the face! Go!
So now that you are back from the video, damn, my breath stink. I'm walking. You we talk too much, ain't it? Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus Christ. Take off. Oh God. So basically, that is. Oh, I didn't think I almost got expelled. I have no sense, bro. So, then I'm shooting on. God have mercy. Oh, yeah. I will suck out the juice as soon as possible. Alright, boom. So, after the video, I go to school. This is the same day. About like 4:30 p.m. Everybody in the school, I'm asking them for their phone. Can I see your phone? Can I see your phone? This time, yeah, I might look at Facebook like it's mad ghetto. I took their Facebook, I was at. I took their Facebook, I was like, I shared my own post. I was just mad hype, mad excited. I got home, I only got like 500 views, but I was like, nah, I'm famous. I felt famous. I got home. Now the thing with my school is that everybody had the same, their first name, their last name, the school name, and like the same for. That was their email, and then the password was like their name and a certain amount of digits. So like you could log into anybody's shit. So I logged into everybody's shit, and I subscribed to myself on YouTube. I posted a video on YouTube. You see that hazy ass video? Like it wasn't doing nothing, bro. And I just feel me. So then tell me how I come to school the next day. I'm feeling like that. Nigga. Everybody, we get the video. Everybody laughing at the video. I'm like, like, you know my body. This time I just had Snap. I touched like 100 views on Snap. I was like, don't talk to me. Don't communicate to me. Don't communicate with me without my permission. Please and thanks. So yeah, I come to school. Principal called me to the office. I'm like, I didn't even roast nobody yet. We didn't even start slapboxing or nothing. Like, why am I calling to the office first period? I walk in the office. My mom is in the office. I'm like, nah. Yeah, I read the feds. Come to find out, Miss Phillips. Some little kid, it's 6 to 12, so some little kid probably showed Miss Phillips out of just like laughing. And they showed Miss Phillips, and Miss Phillips ran it up to Mr. D. I'm like, but you get no rump. You get no dick, bro. You know, you look at some teachers like, who's sexing that, bro? Not respectfully, bro. Nah, for real, bro. So, my mom is in there this time, like my chest pumping, bro. And everybody in the room is Jamaican. Calling him my brother. My principal always felt as if like he was a detective. Like whenever he got his hand on some information, he felt like, oh, like he's really up one. It's a video, bro. He opened the video on YouTube. He had his iPhone. He slid it. He was like, look at this, to my mom. My mom watched the video as soon as she see the toy gun. She's like, I wonder if he has a real gun at home. Lady, you're dragging it. Lady, you are dragging it. You're dragging it bad. My thing just cut off. And she's like, yeah, and I was always wondering, what if he could be hiding things, and I've been searching if he had a gun. What did you own a gun? I was like, Mom, it went pew pew. He's like, that don't matter. What if you went there, you shot him, and he pulled a gun on you and shot you one time? What would happen? Black boy dead in a Flatbush Chinese store. I'm like, yo, you see how... Nah, sometimes parents really don't understand how they drag. Because I understand, like, oh, I'm a black boy and I'm tall. Like, no one with common sense is calling... You see somebody recording. You see me with a gun. I already held the trigger. It said, do pew, pew. No one's shooting me. We be in that block every day. We be on that Chinese store every day, bro. We give them bread, bro. We own that store, bro. He's like, no, he was like, this can't go on here. You don't represent the school. I'm like, I didn't have the uniform on. He was like, shut that. My principal, bro, almost cursed me. He was like, shut your mouth. The Jamaican came out at him. This nigga is my dad listening to my story time? This nigga's the feds, bro. So yeah. That was it, and he was like, oh, delete the video. Mind you, in my eyes, remember, this is my first ever video on YouTube, on social media ever. This video probably hit like 600 views the next day. I'm like, I'm not deleting that video. Are you dumb? I held. Can you shut up? I held that video high, very high standard to my name, and then what happened? I'm about to end this video, bro. They getting me tight, bro. I can't even think of a joke at this point. So, he was like, delete the video. I'm like, I'm not deleting the video. It's my right. Like, what right do I have? He was like, no, it doesn't stand for the school, or I'm going to expel you. I'm going to expel you. This time, I'm like, I was wondering. I felt like he was going to expel me for real at the time. But I'm like, he probably just trying to show up because my mom is here. Like, nigga, that's not your body, bro. Like, I'll slap the back of your bald ass head, nigga. Yeah, milk that head, nigga. So I was like, I'm not deleting it, and he actually sent some kids to go get my bag, and they got my bag, and then he was writing me up. He was writing the actual slip to expel me, and then I was like, I'm gonna delete it. And then when I walked out the office, he looked at the other students. He was like, they always break. I'm like, am I pussy? That was the first time I probably felt real life pussy, bro. He didn't know I put the video on private, though. Simba. Uploaded that shit unprivated that shit the next month, and I deleted it because I was like, this is getting no views. This is embarrassment. So I hope y'all like that story time. Leave a big like, comment your favorite part of the video. Tell me what part of this video was hitting if you didn't really like that story. If another story hit better. If you want more story time. I feel like my story time, I feel like I'm really giving in these story times. You like, in these story times, you're really just picturing everything in your school, like your own image of me acting up. Like, I know the story times were hitting today. I'm about to cut off the video. My head hurt. My braid's tight. I can make jokes max 30 minutes in a day. I can't go over that. Ojay, tell me if this video was too long. If I posted it too long, because I'm not going to cut it out. Ojay, building. Please and thanks.
For these ops, they ain't never about that action. They want the drip, this water, whole new fabric. Back in under 20, I'm cooling with the Hornets. Took your bitch.
bitch cause she coolie. I just been moving a ruling, nigga. I stay with the songs. Bitch, I move like a force. I'm a CEO, of course. CCTV, you froze. Better back up.